So yeah, a couple of times a year, we put out all of our seasonal items that we can't use anymore because like right now we're transitioning over to winter clothes and we have a lot of summer. So we invite all of our partner agencies to send their clients over, and we have a big crazy clearance sale. We could have 150 women here today. We just don't know how many are going to show up. It's always nuts, but it's always a good nuts. We love it. So basically, Nancy, I'm not going to make this pretty. This is going to be absolutely nuts in about 3 minutes.
Good morning.
How are you? Oh. But really glad to see you.
They get a bag. They pay $10 for a bag, or if they can't, then they don't have to pay, and they get to fill the bag. So a bag like this for $10.
Thank you.
We're just putting by size on top. Small, extra small, medium, large and up. You guys okay?
Yeah. We'll throw the shoes down.
How many pairs of shoes do you think this is?
Hundreds.
They come in sizes here.
Yeah, I know.
Some things don't have sizes. All of this does not have any size at all. They can just go through, go through, go through. All the way down to the kitchen.
Is it time?
It's time! Here they come! And we can help you if you need it.
Hello. Hello.
Well, I'm looking for, she's pregnant, but I'm looking for some clothes for her after she gives birth. So I'm trying to find something that she'll like and something that she could use now, like if it's a little bit, you know, a larger size.
Have you been to Uncommon Threads before?
Of course.
Do you like it? What do you think?
I think it's wonderful. I think it's empowering women.
Oh, it's amazing. It is amazing because I think it gives, you know, some of our families and some of these women that we work with an opportunity to come, you know, grab a few things at a very reduced or even free price. So, you know, some of the families we work with, they don't have this luxury, so it's an amazing event.
Hey, what do you think about Uncommon Threads?
Oh my God, it's like the best thing that's come around. Like, I found out about it a few months ago, and you know, I've referred a few of the women that I work with, and it's amazing. It is so empowering. It's like, it's great.
How are you? Really cute. Chico's one is like a medium.
And you go all the way down into the back for shoes, and handbags are in the back.
How many clothes do you think were on that table?
I think maybe 3 feet high, plus under the table.
This was amazing. I mean, we have nothing left. Look, like, we have 4 pairs of shoes left. That's it. We must have had, I don't know how many people, but a lot of people came through the door.
I think you had 60 something around 11.
Yeah.
Wow, so we probably had over 100 women who came to this, and obviously there's a big need because we have nothing left. It's crazy.
Good morning, Uncommon Threads. This is Cindy. How can I help you? How much do you have to drop off?
I donate here because I think that I like the idea that they get people on their feet and boost their self-esteem by getting them dressed so they feel better about themselves. Plus, I've tried to sell my plus-size clothes in consignment stores, and they're snobby about it. They don't want, you know, average things. So I would rather give my plus-size clothes to these guys because they can make better use of it.
We are so grateful to the community for all these amazing donations. We just get the best clothes, and even though we have a lot, we're always in need because we see women from ages 15 to 80, and from sizes 0 all the way up to 28. So it may look like we have a lot, but we're actually always in need. And we're always busy putting things away and just kind of taking stock of what we need and what we have. And trying to fit everything in is not easy. So this idea had been percolating for years. I had been a social worker and a wardrobe stylist. And a lot of my private clients just didn't know what to do with their leftover clothes that they didn't want anymore. So they started donating to my social work clients. So my office just became this closet, basically. And when my social work clients came in for a counseling session, I would dress them. If they were having a bad day, I would put a cute outfit together. If they were going on an interview, we'd put an interview outfit together. Eventually, it really became apparent that this idea of mine needed to become a program. So I retired from my job. The idea for this really stems out of my passion for helping women, for empowering women, and from showing women who they can be.
You know, so many have not even ever been told that they're beautiful. The tools are just the clothes. It's really the experience that they're receiving here that makes the clients just glow.
My self-confidence level at the moment wasn't the best. I was feeling kind of low and, emotionally probably unstable. And having someone to trust and to not only go there just for the clothing, but also have a connection with them, it helped me, help my confidence, it lifted my spirit. It gave me another perspective on how not to judge people, because I myself was a homeless at the moment, and sometimes we think that people end up there because they made wrong decisions, or we judge them on, if they are on substance abuse or anything like that, and that's not the truth for everybody there, right? It can happen to anybody. And I learned that probably the hard way. Now I get to, as an instructor of the training, now I get to refer my clients to Uncommon Threads and Susan. So it's pretty much what I receive, now I can give back. And it reminds me all again, like how it was for me the first time I went over. So it's very special.
There's probably no such thing as an average day at Uncommon Threads, but if I were to kind of say, how a day goes, we see clients now Monday through Friday and one Saturday a month. We have a community of amazing people who want to come in and help or drop off clothes. So, it's chaos, but it's actually a really good chaos.
So this is not a job for anybody here. It is truly a gift that just keeps giving back to us.
Women who are good, kind, and like me for who I am. I show up and they don't care what I've done in my past. I'm present with them and right there.
Okay.
I feel beautiful. I feel like you guys, like I can be a social worker. I can be anything. I feel different about me. I feel like I'm gonna start dressing like this.
God, my children, I usually don't like to talk much about my children because they make me cry, and when I cry, I feel funny. In the shelter, I felt there was more abuse in there than being in my own abusive relationship. And I strived every single day to take him out of there because that was my biggest goal, was to take Zachary and myself out of the shelter. When I met Uncommon Thread, I was looking for a job. I had created a company, Cleaning by Salma, but I was in a job hunting at the same time because I was like, okay, while I mold my business, I'm gonna go work. And I want somebody to give me a piece of clothes that I can feel good inside. That in a shelter you don't have much. So they help people get dressed for a job interview, for any occasion that you want. And that time I was kind of like a little bit on the downside. And when I got out of there, I got out like feeling like $1 million.
When people feel good in their skin and they feel good about what you've put on them, they stand a little straighter, their smile is wider, they feel, I think, more able to approach the world, they feel better about themselves, and that to me is a huge impact.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. I feel it for this dress. I'm so pretty. I think that before I didn't look good in dresses and in shirt and skirt, but now look at this thing. I feel so comfortable. Oh my God, I can fit.
I volunteer to style people the same way I came in and I got styled. It's a great thing to go back and help someone that is in the same position that I was before. You say, oh, if you're the person's like shy, and the person's afraid to touch the clothes, and because they do. Some of them, like one I had last week, she was like, can I touch this? Is this okay? And I was like, absolutely, you can touch this. Do I have to pay for this? No, it's free. And she was like, completely free? But this has the tag on. It's $45, a $95 dress. Yeah, it is yours. If you fit, it's yours. And I was like that too. When I got my fabulous shoes, can I take it off? Can I show my shoe? When I got this shoe, I was like, can I touch this shoe? And she said, it's yours. Uncommon Thread gave me a gift. My ex-husband is Spanish. And when Susan invited me to interpret, I was kind of like, oh, I don't think I can do that anymore. Due to what happened with my ex-husband, I'm kind of like, had a little bit of hot feeling for the Spanish in general. And Susan gave me a gift, not just clothing to wear when I need, but also the ability to go back and say, what my husband done has nothing to do with the language, has nothing to do with the community. You gotta serve these people because you speak for a reason. If I'm doing this and I have to clean the counter, I leave there, sitting there, and I go clean the counter. Or clean something else, let's say the microwave. You can leave this and go clean the microwave at the same time. They just spreading the words, and I'm getting clients through them as well, so it's great.
Everything that we get, it's a blessing, and we can share with others. And by sharing, you never know, you're gonna receive more. The more you give, the more you get. Sometimes there's a barrier between people from different races and nationalities, and I feel that Uncommon Threads is one of the places where has broken down that, right? How they treat everybody who goes there. It has taught me to treat everyone as well and not to judge, right? Doesn't matter what country, nationality, we're all one race, human.
I want to thank you so much for what you folks do here. I have just recently encountered a fire in my home, and I literally have nothing. I have nothing to go find a job, to go do what I need to do. And I think it's amazing what you guys do here to help people that are in need at their lowest point, to help them. What's better than to dress up and feel like you belong somewhere, like you can go do something. Everybody has their own story, and what a beautiful way to give back to your community. Thank you.
When we die, the best thing that we leave in this life is legacy. His legacy should not have secrets in. They should be an open book where people can open and read and learn from it. If you're going to do anything in this life, leave a legacy behind, because the day you die, they're gonna read about you, they're gonna remember you for what difference you make in other people's life.